Hey, hello and welcome back. Chapter Carbon Compounds, and today we are going to discuss the most important part of the chapter, which is IUPAC Nomenclature. Now we have a separate system operating who decides the correct naming of a carbon compound, and it is accepted internationally. So IUPAC stand for International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. According to this department, every carbon compound can be named in one and only one way. A compound can be named in IUPAC nomenclature by following certain rules. Now here I have taken an example. This compound can be called as chloromethane or methyl chloride. Now out of these two names, one is its common name and the other is the IUPAC name. So today we will learn what are the rules that you have to follow while naming a compound by IUPAC nomenclature and with some examples. Let me start with this easiest example that I have taken. As you can see here, number of carbon is only 1. So 1 carbon means it is methane. And you can see an attachment there, that is a substitute here. Okay, there is an attachment to this chain, Cl, that is chloro. In the previous class, we have learnt about all the functional groups. Ketone, aldehyde, acid, all these functional groups we have seen. Now, when you have, how will you decide the IUPAC nomenclature? What are the steps? As you can see in this compound, you have only one carbon. So, this is the easiest one. So, this can be named as, to the first carbon, you have a branch. So, this is named as chloromethane. Chloromethane. Chloromethane is the IUPAC name of this carbon compound. Chloromethane. Now, let us see the steps that we have to follow while writing the IUPAC nomenclature. We will understand only with the help of examples. Let me give you an example. CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. Okay, look at the valency 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for this carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4 for this carbon, 3 and 1, 4. All valency satisfied. Now this carbon chain contains 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. That is methane, ethane, propane, butane. Okay, so butane will be the name of the parent. As you can see here, no double bond or triple bond or any substitute. No, there is no attachment to any carbon here. No separate functional group present. So this is a simple alkane. How will you name it? Just name it as methane, ethane, propane, butane. Just name it as butane. So the IUPAC name is also butane. Okay, so I'll start with the easiest one. This is just a alkane and it is butane. Now let me take the next example. CH3, CH2, CH, double bond, CH2. Yes. Now came a functional group. So if you see functional group in your carbon compound, functional group should be given importance. It should be given priority. So here the functional group is double bond. So we will start numbering the carbon atoms, and this double bond, which is special here, it should get the first priority. Like for any function, the chief guest is kept always in forefront. No, they always are given the front seat. Same like that. We will start numbering the carbon atom and the functional group should get the least number. That is, if I start from here, 1, 2, 3, the third carbon is getting double bond. But if I start from the opposite end, first carbon itself is getting the double bond. So which is the correct way of numbering? That is from this end. So I'll number from here 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. 4 carbon means, in your brain you have to say, in your mind you have to frame it, 4 carbon means it will be butane. But here as you can see, double bond. So this is not butane, it is butene. It is butene. Now, to which carbon compound is the double bond attached to the first carbon? So, how will we write? Parent is the butane. So, but dash. To which carbon is the double bond attached? To the first carbon. 1 dash ene. So, the IUPAC nomenclature of this compound is but-1-ene. I hope this example is clear. Very simple one. As we do more examples, you will be better in this IUPAC nomenclature. Let me take another example. CH3, CH2, OH. Now, those who are coming to this class without going through the previous video, no use. You have to first go through the functional group and then come for this class. Here, as you can see, the functional group is OH. OH means it is alcohol. So, as we can see here, the functional group is OH. So, you will add all. Cancel E and add all. What is the parent name here? Methane, ethane. So, E. Yeah, till here you will write. Now, to which carbon is the functional group attached? If you number from this side, 1, 2, second carbon. Whereas if you number from this side, first carbon has the functional group. Okay. So, the correct numbering is the functional group should get lesser number. Number 1 is getting, first carbon is getting the functional group. So, how will you write the IUPAC name here? Methane, ethane. So, ethane. E you will cancel. Dash. To which carbon is the functional group? First carbon. So, ethane dash 1 dash all. Instead of writing ethanol, the common name, IUPAC name is ethane dash 1 dash all. Even if you write it as ethanol in your exam, you are getting it perfectly correct. Okay. Only for the merit rankers will have a problem. Otherwise, you will be getting correct even if you don't specify the number. But those who are aiming the merit, please specify the number also. Next example I take after ethanol, CH3. Let us take another example, CH3, H, CH3, and this time I will attach the OH group to this. Here I attached here. Now how will we number? OH is the functional group. So OH should get the least number. Starting from here 1, 2, from this side also 1, 2. This will get number 2. So anyway you can number 1, 2, 3. Second carbon is getting the functional group. So what will be the name of this compound? It will be methane, ethane, prop. Parent name propan. Till here you will write. E you will not write. To which carbon is the functional group? To the second. 2 dash all. Propanol. Fine. Now next one. CH3. I want all of you to write it along with me and learn. CH2, CH and CH3. I am increasing the length of the chain. Now to this carbon I will attach the OH, alcohol group, that is the functional group. Now how will you name it? Again methane, ethane, propane, butane. Okay. Whereas numbering how will you name? From this numbering how will you put? From this carbon if I start 1, 2, 3, functional group will get number 3. Whereas from this side if I start 1, 2. Second carbon will get the functional group. So what will be the name of this compound? It will be methane, ethane, propane, butane. No? So butane, E you will not write, dash. To which carbon? To second carbon. All. So simple, easy. Ethane dash 1 dash all, propan dash 2 dash all, and this is OH attached to the second. So, and this is butane dash 2 dash all. I hope you all getting it. Now, let us go to the next example. To the next example. Yes. Now, I am taking this example. The longest chain you will consider as the parent. Now in these all examples, I had taken only chain. There was no branch. Only here we had a branch, and that branch was functional group, OH. So we numbered it. Now in this example, as you can see, any straight chain you can take. That is, it can be this way, 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons are coming if I am considering this way. If I am considering this way also, 1, 2, 3 is coming. Longest chain you will consider. So this way also it is 3 carbon. If I go this way also it is 3 carbon. 1, 2, 3. So the best is taking it straight, no? So the parent is methane, ethane, propane. Fine? Methane, ethane, propane. Now there is an attachment, a substitute. To which carbon is the substitute? From this side if I go first, second. From this side also first, second. So I'll number it this way, 1, 2, 3. To which carbon we have the substitute? To the second carbon. So how will you write the name now here? It is 2. The attachment will come as the prefix. Okay. 2-methyl, CH3 means methyl. Again, we have discussed this in the previous class. CH3 means methyl. C2H5 means ethyl. C2H4, CH3, CH2. It is ethyl. CH3 means methyl. So, 2-methyl, to the second you have a substitute, and that is methyl. And parent name is methane, ethane, propane. 2-methyl propane. Fine? 2-methyl propane. This way you will write the name. I hope you are understanding. First we will select the longest chain. This is the longest chain. And to the second you have a substitute. You have an attachment. And that attachment is methyl. That will come as prefix. Again, who all will come as prefix? Any halogen or alkyl group will come as prefix. Any alkyl group or halogen, you have to remember. Any alkyl group or halogen will come as prefix. The one you attach before the parent. So here it is, parent is methane, ethane, propane, and there is an attachment methyl. So 2-methyl propane. Okay. Now I am taking the next example. That is, we have CH, double bond CH2, and to this carbon, here to the first carbon, I'll attach a halogen, Br. Now, as you can see, the longest chain is this. 3 carbon containing chain is the longest. You can see a double bond there and a halogen. Double bond as well as halogen. Always the double bond and the triple bond should be given first priority. Okay. So from where will you start the numbering? Double bond and triple bond should be given the first priority. Only then halogen. So we will number, if we number it from here, 1, 2, second carbon has the double bond. But if you number it from this side, 1, first carbon will have the double bond. So this is the correct way. 1, 2 and 3. To the third carbon you have an attachment, and that is a halogen. Halogen is also written as prefix. So how will we form the name? Form the name of the parent in your mind. Methane, ethane, propane. But you can see a double bond. So propane ho jayega propene. Double bond hai to ene. Now where you have the attachment, that is a substitute to the third carbon, and that is bromo. Okay, so you will write the name as 3-bromo. Always halogen will be written as prefix. It will come first. Third carbon has bromo. So 3-bromo. What is the name of the parent? Methane, ethane, propane. 3-bromo prop. Now, to which carbon is the double bond? Double bond is to the first carbon. Double bond should be given first priority. That is why we gave this carbon as number 1. So 3-bromo prop. Where is the double bond? To the first carbon. So that number you have to specify. And double bond means it is ene. So the name is 3-bromo prop 1-ene. I hope it is clear. Next example I'll take where you have, suppose I take CH3, a very simple example. 3 carbon I took. To this carbon I'll attach Cl, and to this carbon I'll attach a Br. Let us see the valency. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and one more. So 1 H I'll attach, 1, 2 and CH2. 2, 3, 4. Okay, valency is clear. Now how will we name it? We have the substitute as again halogen, but we have two different halogens. One is chloro and one is bromo. Anyway you can name it, but see to it that you write it in alphabetical order. In chloro and bromo, alphabetical wise, B is coming first. A, B, C. So B is coming first. So first priority should be given to letter B. So from here we will start the numbering. So ये इसको पहले number मिल गया bromo, and this is second chloro, and the name of the parent is 3 carbon means methane propane. How will we write the name? 1 bromo, 2 chloro. Okay, 1 bromo, 2 carbon. Second carbon has chloro and parent name is propane. 1 bromo, 2 chloro, propane. Propane. There is no double bond here, so all single bond, so ane will come. No ene will come. Here you had double bond, so ene came. Take time and go through the examples. Now I want you to write this example and try this sum, and then check it from me. So pause the video, write the name and then check it from me. Follow the rules that I told you for the previous sum. Did you do this way? That is, the longest chain is this way, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons are there, and you have chloro and bromo. Alphabetical wise, Br should be given first position. So we will start numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. So the name of this compound will be 2-bromo. 2-bromo. One more attachment we'll have, that is to the third. 3-chloro. 3-chloro. Methane, ethane, propane. Butane. Parent name is butane. Chloro, butane. Butane. So it is 2-bromo, 3-chloro, butane. Hope you got the name this way. So once again I repeat, if you have 2 halogen, alphabetical order wise, you have to put the numbers. I'll start with an acid. If you have H, C double bond O, OH. COOH means it is acid, and you have only 1 carbon. For 1 and 2 carbon, you need not number it. For 1 and 2 carbon, for acids and aldehydes, you need not number it. For 1 or 2 carbons, no need of numbering. Okay? No need of numbering. And that is applicable only for acid and aldehyde. So this is an acid. No need to number. Directly write down the name of this acid is only 1 carbon. So it is methanoic acid. Methanoic acid. This is the name. First carbon has the functional group, that all you need not write. Directly you can write methanoic acid. Similarly, CH3, this we have discussed before, C double bond O, OH, methane, ethane. Ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Next, after ethanoic, how will be the propanoic acid? CH3, CH2, C double bond O, OH. Methane, ethane, propane. So this will be propanoic acid. Propanoic acid. To the first carbon you have the COOH bond, propanoic acid. We will see a variation in this acid, that is, note this example, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH. Again, this is acid. COOH means it is acid, but there is an attachment here. I'll attach chlorine here. In your 10th standard, you will have chlorine, bromine. Maximum they may ask you iodo or fluoro. Nothing other than this. Most favorite is chlorine and bromine. So the longest chain, this is the longest chain. You have more than 2 carbon. So here you can name it as first carbon. So when you have the first carbon, no need of putting the number. That's why I did not put here propanoic dash propan dash 1 dash oic acid. Like that I did not put, because the first carbon has the functional group. But here it is not like that. You have a substitute also. Now how will you number it? If you number it this way, COOH, that is the functional group, will get the maximum number. No, we have to give it the least possible number. So we will number it from this end. So this will be first, second, third, fourth and fifth. This way you will number it. The name of the parent is methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane. But this is acid. COOH dekh liya, matlab acid. So in your mind you are framing it. Pentanoic acid. But there is an attachment. To which carbon you have attachment? Second carbon. Kya hai attachment? Halogen. Halogen hamesha it comes as prefix. To which carbon? To the second. So 2-chloro, simple, no? Methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane. First carbon, no need to specify the number. Directly write down methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane. 2-chloro pentanoic acid. Full marks. 2-chloro pentanoic acid. Okay, so this is an example which is little different from the only acid group. That is, you have the functional group and you have a halogen also. Always, if you have the acid group, from there you will start numbering, and the attachment you will give the numbering this way. To the second carbon you have chloro, so 2-chloropentanoic acid. Look at this example, CH3, C double bond O, CH3. There is no CHO group, no aldehyde, no COOH, but you can see C double bond O. This is called as the ketone group. Ketone, remember? Ketone group. How will you write it in the form of IUPAC nomenclature? Functional group is C double bond O, so this should be given priority. Number it this side or this way, first, second. Second carbon will have the functional group. Second carbon will have the functional group. So you will name it as methane, ethane, propane is the parent. Propane. Here you will stop. You will not write E. To which carbon we have the functional group? To the second carbon. And it is ketone. For ketone you write ONE. ONE. So this is propan dash. To the second you have the functional group propanon. Propan dash 2 dash on. Propanon. Fine. Another example. Now I want you to write CH3, C double bond O, CH2 and CH3. Okay. If I give an example this way, methane, ethane, propane, butane. Valency all correct, no? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. This is the ketone. Which way numbering is correct? Functional group should get first preference. If you name it this way, first, second, third. If you name it this way, first, second. So this way is correct. First, second, third, fourth. Okay. So the name is methane, ethane, propane, butane is the name of the parent. Butane. Stop. E you should not write. To which carbon? To the second carbon, and it is ketone, so ONE. Own. Okay, this much example only you have to go through. No other heavy examples will not be asked. Propanon, butanon, pentanon, hexanon. That way it can go on. Fine. I hope it is clear. The ketone group. Now we will go to the next group, that is the aldehyde group. The aldehyde group, that is starting from the simple one, C double bond O H. CHO देख लिया, मतलब this is aldehyde group. I told you the secret, no? For ketone there will be no single H present there. Always C double bond O will be attached to chain. So this is ketone, whereas here you can see a single bond H. So this is aldehyde. For aldehyde you write al. Only one carbon, so methane. So methane. E we will drop and we'll write methanol. This is methanol. Similarly, now if you have CH3, C double bond O and H, this is the functional group. You will write it as methane, ethane, ethanol. Ethanol. To the first carbon we have the functional group. You can also write ethanol or you can specify the number ethan. Till here you will stop. To which carbon we have the functional group? To the first carbon and all. Write A correctly or it will look like all alcohol. This is not alcohol. C double bond O H means it is aldehyde. All will come. Is it clear? Now with more examples given in your textbook, you will get a better understanding. Let's go through the questions asked in your textbook. Now see children, in page number 123, you have this box. We will write down the IUPAC name of this carbon compound. As you can see here, only 2 carbon and you have a double bond. So this is methane, ethane. Double bond means ethene. So you will write it as ethene, also correct. Or you can write eth-1-ene. That is, to the first carbon you have the double bond. First carbon you have the double bond. Ethene or eth-1-ene. Here this is methane, ethane, but triple bond. So eth-1-yne. For triple bond you write yne. This way you can write, or you can just write ethene, or here you can write it as ethyne. Fine. As you can see, next example you have a COOH group, acid group, CH3COOH, methane, ethane, an acid, so this will be ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. Next, OH, alcohol, 1 carbon, so methanol. Methanol, all. Alcohols are the favorite questions. Okay, so practice all the alcohol, acid group, methane, ethane, OH group. Again, this will be ethanol. Ethanol. To which carbon you have OH? To the first carbon. So ethane-1-all. Here you had only 1 carbon, so no need to number. Here you have 2 carbons. To which carbon you have the functional group OH? From here if we start, this will get the first number. This is again CHO means it is CH3 C double bond OH, aldehyde group. Aldehyde group. So this will be methane, ethane, ethanol. Ethanol. 1-all you can write, or directly ethanol. This is ketone group. No? See both the chains to each end. Methane, ethane, propane, PROP. Ketone group. So how will you number it? This way or that way? Second carbon has the functional group. First, second, right? So 2-one, propanol. This is also ketone group. How will you number it? If I start from here, 1, 2, 3. If I start from here, 2. This will get the second number. Second number is better than number 3. You will name it as, parent is methane, ethane, propane, butane. So butane. Till here you will write to the second and ONE, butanone. This is NH2 means amine group. Only 2 examples you have to look out for amine. One is methanamine and another is ethanamine. Here as you can see CH3, CH2, methane, ethane. This is ether till here, and amine, ethanamine. First carbon, no need to number. Now you have the halogen here. So from which end you will start? From this end. 1, 2, 3. Huh? From this end. Right? 1 chloro, parent is methane, ethane, propane. 1 chloropropane. These are the IUPAC names of the carbon compound of this group. Practice these only, 100% guarantee you will be asked these examples only, which is given in the textbook. Okay, now let us go through the practice exercise question. Write the IUPAC names of the following structure. Here we will draw the structure properly. First example is CH3, CH2, 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 CH3. Here no double bond, no triple bond, no substitute. Just this is an alkane. Methane, ethane, propane, butane. Without any other thought, write butane as the name. Question number B. CH3. Then you have CH and OH. There is a alcohol group attached here and CH3. So alcohol group is the functional group. So this should be given the first preference. This way or that way, first, second carbon is getting the functional group. So methane, ethane, propane, parent is weight. Now give the number to which carbon you have the functional group. To the second, and that is all alcohol. Very important question. Very important question. Alcohol questions are important. Acid questions are important. These all are important. As you can see, these all are easy examples. C, CH3, CH2 and COOH means it is acid. COOH, acid group. So this is the functional group attached here. So we will number from this end. 1, 2, 3. Methane, ethane, propane, propanoic acid. No need to give number. Propanoic acid. As the first carbon has the acidic group, no need to give any number. So simple. Going to the D example. CH3, CH2, NH2. Oh, NH2 means amine. I told you only two examples will come. One is ethanamine and other is methanamine. And this is 2 carbons, so ethanamine. Ethanamine. Ho gaya. Next is question number E. The question is CH3, CHO. CH3, CHO. CHO means aldehyde, methane, ethane. Ethane. Stop. Aldehyde means al, ethanol. First carbon, no need to give any number. Next we go to the F example. F example is, let me copy CH3, CH3, C double bond O this way. Then we have CH2, CH3. CH2 and CH3. Okay. C double bond O, and to both the end you have chain. Dono side mein chain. So this is a ketone. How will you number? 1, 2, 3. The 3 aa jayega. But if you number from this end, 1, 2. 2 is better than 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the correct numbering. You have methane, ethane, propane, butane as the parent. Butane. Stop. Which carbon has the functional group? Second. So dash 2 dash. Ketone means ONE. Butane dash 2 dash on. Butanon. Okay children. So after learning the IUPAC name, now structure was given, we wrote the name. Now we will do the other way. That is, name is given, we will draw the structure. Very easy. So let's take the example given in your textbook. Write the structural formula of the following IUPAC names. First one is pent-2-one. Let's draw the structure. Pent-2-one. No? So pent means methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane. 5 carbon we need. Second carbon ko on means it is ketone. So second carbon is from this end or this end you can start. I'll start from this end. Second carbon ko on means it is double bond O. Now satisfy the valency of all the carbon. Starting from here, 1 over 3. 3, 4. For this carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. Already satisfied. Now for this carbon, 1, 2 and CH2. Okay, either you can write it this way or directly you can write H2. For this carbon, 1, 2, again a CH2. For this carbon, 1 and a 3 more. Okay, so you can write it again neatly as CH3, C double bond O, CH2, CH2, CH3. Okay, neatly I wrote it. So this is the, highlight this and write down the name as given in the question, pent dash 2 dash on. This is example number A. Now the second one, 2-chlorobutane, parent is butane. Methane, ethane, propane, butane. Second carbon ko chloro laga do, 2-chloro. Now let us satisfy the valency. 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon 1, 2 and 3, 4, CH2. This carbon 1 and CH3. So this is 2-chloro, methane, ethane, propane, butane, chlorobutane. Okay. So the name of the third is propan dash 2 dash all. Propan means methane, ethane, propane. 3 carbon. 3 carbon. And to the second you have all. All means OH. Now satisfy the valency. 1 done. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1 more. 1 and 3. Fine. So this is done. Question number 4. That is D. Question number D is methanol. As you can see, it is methanol aldehyde. For aldehyde, you have the functional group as C double bond O H. Methanol means only 1 carbon. So just satisfy the valency 1, 2, 3 and 4. This is methanol. Question number E. Question number E is butanoic acid. Butanoic acid. Acid means methane, ethane, propane, butane. Acid means you have a C double bond OH. OH. COOH group. Satisfy the valency. Let us draw the structure. Methane, ethane, propane, butane. Acid means it should be C double bond OH. Let's see the next. 1 done. 3, 4. For this carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For this carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. CH3, CH2, CH2, C double bond OH. Okay. Fine. If you are writing this way also, it's correct. CH3, 4. CH2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, CH2. CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH. Here I showed you the double bond also. Write this way, both are correct. Go for the question number F. EF, 1 bromo propane. Propane, methane, ethane, propane. 1 bromo. To the first carbon we will attach Br. Satisfy the remaining valency. This carbon 1, 2 done. 1, 2 done. So CH2. This carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 3. CH2, Br, CH2, CH3. Okay. Question number EFG. Ethanamine. It is ethanamine. Ethanamine means NH2, methane, ethane and NH2. Satisfy the valency 1 and 3. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. CH3, CH2, NH2. Ethanamine. To which carbon the double bond, that is the ketone group, is not told. So we can put anywhere. It should be butanon. Methane, ethane, propane, butane. Ketone means it should be double bond. Okay, so I'll put here. You can put this side for this carbon, but you have to satisfy the valency. So let's satisfy the valency now. First carbon 1 done, 3 more. 3, 4. Second carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, CH2. This carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Very happy. No need to put H. Last carbon 1 and so this is butanon. Suppose you want to put it for the second carbon. So how will you put methane, ethane, propane, butane? To the second carbon you want to put the double bond. Okay, so this way also you can write or this way also you can write. Fine. So let me show if you put the double bond for the second carbon. These are the bonds for the carbon. 3 more to go. 3, 4. For this carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. Satisfied. For this carbon 1, 2 and 2 more to go. CH2. For this carbon you have 1 done and CH3. 1 done and CH3. So CH3, C double bond O, CH2, CH3. Both way you can write. Both are methane, ethane, propane, butanon. Both are butanon. So children, we have discussed all the textual examples plus few more examples of IUPAC nomenclature. Go through all the videos that I have shared regarding functional group and the IUPAC nomenclature. From these examples only you will get the questions in your exam. No need to worry about anything else. Okay, so go through, practice well. See you in the next class.